Good evening, YouTube. Brother Briar here. Having an evening pipe. Smoking a new acquisition. This was gifted to me by my good friend Tyler. As you can see, it's a meerschaum. Hand carved into the face of a lion, which is really cool. It's got the amber stem. And we've nicknamed this Mufasa. So I'm smoking Mufasa tonight. Fired up some Dunhill Nightcap, which I'm currently feeling the effects of. Holy cow. It does have a nicotine kick to it. But anyway, enjoying a pipe, and was also reading a book just a few minutes ago that my in-laws got me for Christmas. It's called All the Gallant Men by Donald Stratton, who is one of the few survivors from the Arizona, the ship Arizona, during the 1941 attack on Pearl Harbor by the Japanese. So it's a fascinating story. He's still living, and I think this book was just recently written. Oh, lights are on a timer. But anyway, Donald Stratton is still living, and he felt a moral obligation to share his story. And he speaks almost for his generation. Kind of goes through what our country was facing. He kind of starts with his childhood. And kind of gives his account of what it was like growing up during the Depression, and just all the struggles that our country was facing leading up to the war. And then now I'm just getting into the part where it's like the night before Pearl Harbor. He's just kind of talking about what was going on around that time, even just being in the Navy, and how confident they were in, almost overconfident our military was at the time, thinking that nothing bad could really ever happen, having the entire Pacific Fleet stationed in Pearl Harbor at that time. But anyway, it's a very good story, very good, very well written. And as I'm reading it, I'm kind of like inserting my great uncle's voice a little bit. I don't know if you ever do that. You kind of picture what they would sound like, the author. But my great uncle, he served in World War II. He was in the Navy as well. He wasn't in Pearl Harbor, but he did serve in the Navy during World War II. I think he enlisted after the attack, if I remember right. Yeah, he would have been too young to serve in 1941, but he did serve in World War II as well as the Korean War. So, and he never really shared many stories. So it's kind of interesting to read this and kind of think about, okay, this is the world that my great uncle grew up in. But anyway, fascinating read. I highly suggest, highly recommend. If you enjoy history, if you enjoy hearing accounts of people who have served in the military and in different wars. I recommend this book. It's called All the Gallant Men by Donald Stratton. So anyway, I'm going to leave you guys with that. Hope you're having a great New Year so far, and we'll catch you next time. God bless.